Scry the sky. My reckoning has come.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know you must be busy. Well, to make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with. Yes, it has been one thing after another recently. Neither myself nor any of the Mondstadt garrison are able to catch a moment of peace. I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the Fatui.
The Fatui? Again? But who are the Lawrence clan?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decarabian was lost once again as slavery spread throughout the land. The first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old aristocratic system and established the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstadt to become the city that you see today. The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out more dubious deeds.
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this matter. Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember. We've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights. No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. Our efforts only result in adding more fuel to the flames. We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions and distrust would only increase. All of our past efforts would have been wasted. You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favonius. But you need not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You are a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats in this way. Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible connections with the Fatui.
Whoa, leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a thorough plan!
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with. The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, he can often be found strolling near the northern city walls. It is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along the way, I'll do anything in my power to support you.
Who are you?
Hello, we're here to...
Hello? Did I hear you correctly? Hello? Huh. And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up here and greet me in such an ignoble and vulgar manner? Given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence, a blood descendant of the magnanimous nobility. If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Such nonchalant manners are inadmissible and will never do. Now, if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will get down on your knees, apologize for your negligent actions, and give me a proper introduction. That is the appropriate etiquette.
That's etiquette? Paimon's never heard of something so complicated before.
In former times, when people knew their place and respected traditions, such conduct was only basic courtesy when greeting a nobleman. And neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping. But look at the world now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside and manners forgotten. I cannot bear to see such degradation. What did you say? You dare question the dignity of the nobility? I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance to restore our rightful honor. Just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. I, however, strive to retain the elegance and etiquette of the nobility. After all, we are of a completely different breed by birth. Save your words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive. I have nothing to discuss with the likes of you. Besides, I am in no way obligated to instruct commoners on basic courtesies. Now I have more pressing matters to attend to. I'll take my leave.
So this is what Master G meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. The wind knows me.
Oh, that doesn't sound very good.
Well,
if it isn't the honorary knight. I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect to run into you here. Huh? Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble.
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to have run aground for the moment.
No need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even I can't guarantee useful intel every time I'm dispatched. You just have to keep at it and never give up. Hey, why don't you let me try to help? What's the problem?
Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Schubert Lawrence. But it turns out that he's a peculiar character that doesn't listen to anyone, especially Paimon.
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners. I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The Lawrence clan can be very particular about such things.
You mean everyone in the Lawrence clan is just a big headache?
As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand their thinking, but that's just not how things are anymore. However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan, my good buddy, Eula.
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th Company. Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs and it shows. In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her family. However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her.
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan, then why would Master Jean choose us for the task? Couldn't she just ask Eula?
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan has frowned upon the fact that Eula joined the Knights. Her family members don't particularly care for her. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with Schubert. In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find her around Storm Bear Mountains.
Thanks, Amber.
Good luck, you two. I've got my own...
Who would have guessed the Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan? Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask than one of their own family members?
into the wind.
The Fatui! What are they doing here? Is that why Yulu was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later! Eat this!
The stars are fading.
Birds come!
You can't run! Miscalculated.
Stay focused.
Let's light it up! Adventure!
This was well done! You need a hurry. Roasted fried. Fuel's clogged.
Let's light it up!
Cook this through.
Everybody stand! You're toast!
As one with wind and cloud.
This isn't good.
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? Do you have any idea how long I've been tracking these targets? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first? Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
What?
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able— Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand what you mean, but thanks for your concern.
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch-enemies?
Arch-enemies? Wait a minute! You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed a second ago!
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort 2 strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to Mondstadt. Which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My vengeance would be swifter still.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
Yes, that's me.
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange. Although at least we can communicate with her.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards. Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now. That's my uncle, all right. But why do you mean to investigate him? I see. You have some nerve to faming a family member right in front of me. I will have vengeance for this, too.
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation, that's all.
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum. It's natural for rumors and unwarranted gossip to lead to such suspicion.
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of Old Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
But didn't you say it first? Oh.
Curious. We've only just met, and I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan.
That's right. Amber told us.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. Yet we can put that aside for now.
Paimon's Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll begin with our first lesson.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise, it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still on your mind, huh? Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry, there's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Best save it for later.
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact. Even if I wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much to take care of, wouldn't it just be easier to give us a clean slate?
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. All worthy of... But you needn't worry. At least, not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, a man of moral integrity fears no slanderous attack. If Uncle Schubert didn't come... But if he did come... I'm sure you understand. Good. Let's begin with your...
Oh, Paimon's already learned some... Mark my words! Vengeance...
Not even close.
Hey! Paimon... It seems you don't...
No, I've known... For example... However, such morning dew is not uncommon. So it expresses that... Oh, no.
But...
Yes, I did. It sounds much more... However, if you were to use dear friend to address an... This is only the...
Wait.
Ah. Very well.
Oh, you're...
You there, look. Please acknowledge...
Huh?
Whenever a dispute... Got it.
Is everyone from the... The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking. If that's all, I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control my...
Hey! Don't leave!
Wow. The Lawrence...
Never mind. Please acknowledge... Huh? Right. Fine.
Hey, stop bothering me or... Then again, I've got no word.
Again? What's with this attitude?
Yes, I'll remember your...
Time to go.
You there, low...
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me. I mean, seriously, can't...
Please calm down. We don't want to cause...
I know she's a knight of Favonius, and that the knights would... Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt and reinstate their... And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act?
But mark my words, this...
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here, I may be no match. I'm sorry, but listen here. If you don't want things to get...
Forget it. It's all right. This happens quite often. Let's find...
Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea the feelings between the Lawrence clan and the people of Mondstadt were so bitter.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. I see this kind of attitude all the time. Don't worry. Perhaps my aristocrat...
So this is the way...
That's the way things are. As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. It is now my turn to... At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life
Yeah! What?
Oh, that reminds... But unfortunately...
No! Right? Right? We'll just have to... Let's just keep Eula from...
Well then, I'm glad... A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic, but we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine.
I love it when it snows. The world falls completely silent.
It's so cold. Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Uh-huh. This is where you can finally apply some of your adventuring...
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly. That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult at first. Remember, you must... That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult. Remember. Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
Paimon almost didn't make it through. Whew. Good thing we didn't get stuck. So, are we aristocrats now?
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle. My family set only the highest expectations for me, even as a child. Let's proceed, shall we? This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is trick! Let me scry.
Wind strike!
Well done. Your performance was most impressive. And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragon spine surroundings. I'm starting to wonder if even I could have done the same. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Like Paimon said, adventuring is our specialty. So, that's it for our training.
Hold on. I was commending the traveler's performance.
What? You mean
Yes, of course. You were frantically... Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Hey! That's not true! Paimon was just focused...
Whatever the reason, not heeding my No.
Huh? What is it?
Certainly not. Didn't you just say that you were freezing?
Oh,
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plan. So, dear friend...
Paimon knew something was off!
All in the name of vengeance. No need to thank me. Now then, given that your training is complete, I already have something...
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
We meet again, Amber!
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Very well. It's been some time since we've last... Come, take a seat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, Gebraten...
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this satisfying salad also something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad.
So, we clearly...
You're gonna take...
You should know me by now. Well then... please...
Delicious unauthorized
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle. Hyman's never even heard that dish before.
This dish isn't actually on good
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it. Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it gebratenes.
I never expected us to have such completely different... Of course not. It's...
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you. Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
But I am serious, and I'll remember every transgression committed against me. Ugh, it's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah.
What?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me. All right, no need to look so sullen.
Oh, I'm stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. All right. I'm afraid that when... Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until next time.
Let's meet again.
Here, the gebratenes Fleisch. And by the way, don't worry too much when you...
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could... But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber.
The people of Mondstadt don't take kind... They're unable to see past her family. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It is sent...
How come you're able to see...
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa, so both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius, and in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly. I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate with...
I'm glad. Take care.
We'll make you better.
One with nature. There are leaves around, and I know just...
The tent seems to be pretty tattered. Could this be in the...
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. A few humble words. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
It appears I have misjudged you. Supreme... Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility.
Oh, so he was testing us.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly...
By the way, we brought a gift.
Could this... It's evident that your sentiment is... It's been so long.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such since... wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was... Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be... Please, come with me. We're to see some... friend.
So he trusts us solely based on your...
Well then, let's get going.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
I follow the wind.
Huh? Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden? Even if they are and therefore we shouldn't allow them to admire...
Good thinking. Paimon thought for...
Let's proceed, shall we? As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and...
Don't wander about if you don't have...
Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his steps. Moving hurriedly is unacceptable.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected.
We always see them around the city. They must be very powerful.
Huh. Nothing more than foreign ruffians with power and the ability to flaunt it. But they are favorable business.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this. Make way.
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. Huh. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just anyone in here.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely
Our plans are strictly confidential. It's not wise to bring in an outsider at this time. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I must treat them with the proper mutual respect. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
And what about this thing?
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs. You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked. And what is this shape supposed to be?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map by hand myself. That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
I see. Crude, but I can make do. Are you able to verify that this is all reliable information?
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence clan.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences, you know.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No one else will know of it. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and Perfect.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all. For now.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That
This was all just a...
It's your own fault! Who would...
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh! We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never No matter. We already have the...
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later.
Decided by
just begun. You can't run. Well, almost.
Shadows of fate.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Everybody stand!
Wind strike. Clouds high. The birds come.
At the frying pan,
Let's light it up!
nice and spicy.
Let me scry.
Let's do this quickly.
Let's light it up! Off we go!
Out of the frying pan.
Shadows of fate! Let's light it up!
Boba, get them!
Let's end this quickly.
Fine. Wind strike.
Door is open. Let's go!
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on my own!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! Furthermore, there is a rule in our family.
Ah, yes. Rings a bell.
You have brought shame to...
I know that you poured...
Knight of Favonias? Let's get one... You still have a chance. Defeat it. Then I shall plead with the family to...
So just to be clear, you want...
I shall say this one last time. You... The blood of the Lawrence clan...
Since when have I ever
Why...
If anyone should be angry, it should... Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make, trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. I've never experienced the... But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have gone out the window.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to. Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
Paimon took a peek at their...
And there was me thinking that he would... Let's discuss this. I condemn you! More speed.
Into the wind.
They're here! Stop them!
You're toast!
Rack and ruin! Shudder! Eye for an eye!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Written in the stars!
Being killjoy, we've only just begun.
As one with wind and cloud.
Rack and ruin!
This was well done!
Blood of frost!
Wind strike.
Roasted frog!
Nice and eat this!
Let me
This
scry!
was well done!
Unfortunate fault.
Wind strike.
Shouldn't get careless.
Too low. Put your back into it! No slacking off!
Everybody stand back!
I must remain calm. Fallen leaves.
Shadows
Breaking a
of
sweat!
Boba, get them!
crush!
Let's lock out!
It isn't time for how can this be?
Fate is upon you!
Beg for mercy!
No excuse for slacking my duty!
Send this quickly.
Let me scry! Curses!
Crush!
I slipped up.
Eye for an eye!
I guess this is it.
One with nature.
There it is! That's where they put the diagram!
Just here, huh? I guess there's no other option but to fight!
Freeze to the core!
You dare provoke me! Fatui, come forth and dispose of them!
Beg for mercy!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Eye for an eye!
You're toast!
Written in the stars!
Rack and ruin!
Must counterattack!
Into the wind.
Nice and spicy!
Eye for an eye! Yeah, everybody stand back!
That seemed to work.
Shadows of fate! Let's light it up! Flood of frost!
Death.
This must be it, but without my own.
The Fatui wouldn't have relied.
True, the Fatui are dishonest. Anyway, I'll inform the acting.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, because you stole my targets by attack, I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
Finally, after. In reality, you were worried about us.
My purpose was vengeance. You don't look too bright. And mark my word.
Hey! What?
You have seeded a deep end. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
Bring it on! Sure.
That you will.
As one with wind and cloud! Wind Strider!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Boba, get them!
Let me scry.
Help! Beginner is attacking me!
Delve into destiny. shadows of...
Wind strike! Cloud tide! The bird...
Decided by destiny!
Right, man! It's the fire!
Delve into destiny! Teamwork is dreamwork!
That hurts! Time to go.
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for
Error. Benny's Adventure Team, assemble!
is wonderful. Surely...
Another time.
Light it up! Let me scry!
I got kept.
Fate is upon you!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Into the wind!
I got careful. Such a... The wrong test subject.
Shadows of fate! Midnight Cloud!
The wrong test subject.
There you are,
Going in! Written in the stars!
Let me amuse.
Let's light it up!
Into the wind!
Storm Light Night!
This is... the end!
Let's light it up!
Let me amuse myself a little.
Everybody stand back! Oz, reveal thyself!
Prepare yourself.
So many regrets.
Shadows of fate! Let's light it up!
Mein Fräulein.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Be still.
This is just like...
The wind knows me.
Written in the stars!
Never again.
Suffocate.
Fate is upon you! Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Be still. Picked the wrong test tutors.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Let's light it up! Decided by destiny!
The merrier.
Go!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Benny's adventure team, I have failed you.
Oh, now you've got me worked up. Written in the stars. Shadows of fate. My reckoning. Let's go.
So soon. But the plan was watertight.
Delve into...
I may have overestimated my...